She just likes to preserve the memories of things. So I peel. I look up at everyone watching. Grandma's there with her poofy perm and her button nose and her intensity. The same intensity that always comes out when she's watching someone open a present. She's so invested in where gifts come from, the price of them, whether they were on sale or not. She must know these things. Grandpa's watching too, and snapping pictures while he does. I hate having my picture taken, but Grandpa loves taking them. And there's no stopping a grandpa who loves something. Like how Mom tells him to stop eating his heaping bowl of Tillamook vanilla bean ice cream every night before bed because it won't do any good for his already failing heart. But he won't. He won't stop eating his Tillamook, and he won't stop snapping his pictures. I'd almost be mad if I didn't love him so much. Dad's there, half asleep like always. Mom keeps nudging him and whispering to him that she's really not convinced his thyroid is normal. Then Dad says, "My thyroid's fine," in an irritated way and goes back to being half asleep 5 seconds later. This is their usual dynamic. Either this or an all-out scream fight. I prefer this. Marcus, Dustin, and Scotty are there too. I love all of them for different reasons. Marcus is so responsible, so reliable. I guess this makes sense since he's basically an adult. He's 15, but even so, he seems to have a sturdiness to him that I haven't seen in many other adults around me. I love Dustin even though he seems a bit annoyed by me most of the time. I love that he's good at drawing and history and geography, 3 things I'm terrible at. I try to compliment him a lot on the things he's good at, but he called me a brown-noser. I'm not sure what that is exactly, but I can tell it's an insult by the way he says it. Even so, I'm pretty sure he secretly appreciates the compliments. I love Scotty because he's nostalgic. I learned that word in the vocabulary cartoons book Mom reads to us every day, because she homeschools us. Now I try to use it at least once a day so I don't forget it. It really does apply to Scotty. A sentimentality for the past. That's definitely what he has, even though he's only 9, so doesn't have much of a past. Scotty cries at the end of Christmas, and at the end of birthdays, and at the end of Halloween, and sometimes at the end of a regular day. He cries because he's sad that it's over. And even though it barely is over, he's already yearning for it. Yearning is another word I learned in vocabulary cartoons. Mom's watching too. Oh, Mom. She's so beautiful. She doesn't think she is, which is probably why she spends an hour doing her hair and makeup every day, even if she's just going to the grocery store. It doesn't make sense to me. I swear she looks better without that stuff, more natural. You can see her skin, her eyes, her. Instead, she covers it all up. She spreads liquid tan stuff on her face and scrapes pencils along her tear ducts and smears lots of creams on her cheeks and dusts lots of powders on top. She does her hair up all big. She wears shoes with heels so she can be 5'2" because she says 4'11", her actual height, just doesn't cut it. It's so much that she doesn't need, that I wish she wouldn't use. But I can see her underneath it. And it's who she is underneath it that is beautiful. Mom's watching me and I'm watching her, and that's how it always is. We're always connected, intertwined, one. She smiles at me in a pick up the pace kind of way, so I do. I pick up the pace and finish peeling the paper off my gift. I'm immediately disappointed, if not horrified, when I see what I've received as my present for my 6th birthday. Sure, I like Rugrats, but this 2-piece outfit, a t-shirt and shorts, features Angelica, my least favorite character, surrounded by daisies. I hate flowers on clothes. And there are ruffles around the sleeves and leg holes. If there is one thing I could pinpoint as being directly in opposition to my soul, it's ruffles. I love it! I shout excitedly. It's my favorite gift ever! I throw on my best fake smile. Mom doesn't notice the smile is fake. She thinks I genuinely love the gift. She tells me to put the outfit on for my party while she already starts taking off my pajamas. As she's removing my clothes, it feels more like a rip than a peel. It's 2 hours later. I'm standing in my Angelica uniform at Eastgate Park surrounded by my friends, or rather, the only other people in my life who are my age. They're all from my primary class at church. Carly Reitzel's there with her zigzag headband. Madison Tomer's there with her speech impediment that I wish I had because it's so freaking cool. And Trent Page is there, talking about Pink, which he does excessively and exclusively, much to the dismay of the adults around him. At first I didn't realize why the adults cared so much about Trent's Pink obsession, but then I put 2 and 2 together. They think he's gay. And we're Mormon. And for some reason, you can't be gay and be Mormon at the same time. The cake and ice cream are rolled out and I'm thrilled. I've been waiting for this moment for 2 whole weeks, since I first decided what I was going to wish for. The birthday wish is the most power I have in my life right now. It's my best chance at control. I don't take this opportunity for granted. I want to make it count. Everyone sings happy birthday off key, and Madison and Trent and Carly throw in cha-cha-chas after every line. It's so annoying to me.